At tonight's Double or Nothing in the co-main event, we saw MJF retain his AEW World Championship in Fatal 4-Way action. He stood above the other four pillars, holding his championship. I didn't think he was going to lose it. He might hold the title for at least a year. People are calling it the Reign of Terror. He called it that. And I don't think that's far-fetched, because I really don't think this guy's going to lose it anytime soon. It's weird, because he won the title in November. It's May now, but doesn't it feel like he is kind of a really fresh champion, which is a testament to MJF. Maybe because he isn't wrestling every week. He doesn't feel stale, though, and I am really not tired of him being champion. This guy, at this rate, in my opinion, could hold the belt for another 2 years, and we'd be cool, and that would be cool for AEW fans, because that would mean that MJF would be sticking around. But my one question for you, well, two questions for you. What do you think about the co-main event? Did you think it was a good match? A lot of people are saying that it may have saved the show. I'm of the opinion of that. I think between that and the other co-main event, Blackpool Combat Club and the Elite, that put the show on another level. I thought it was pretty lackluster to that point. Adam Cole and Chris Jericho disappointed me. We saw a pretty quick match between Tony Storm and Jamie Hayter, due to injury, more than likely. But still, it was pretty disappointing until this Fatal 4-Way. These guys came out and delivered. A lot of people thought they would, and they absolutely did. People were surprised, I was a little bit surprised too, that they didn't main event the show and that we got Anarchy in the Arena closing the show. I think that would have been as impactful, maybe more impactful than Takeshita turning heel. I don't think it was that great of a moment. I think they could have easily turned heel. Now, if Kota Ibushi debuted, I could totally see Elite and Blackpool Combat Club closing the show being the right call. Did not happen, though. I think they would have been better off for the future of these four guys to close the show. Now, saying that, that's not going to doom them, the fact that they're not closing the show, but I think it would have helped their careers a little bit. So, what did you think of the match? Again, I thought it was really good. A lot of false finishes in the match. A lot of exciting, high-flying action, which, I mean, to be honest with you, between Darby Allin, Sammy Guevara, and Jungle Boy, they have a very similar skill set. High-flying, death-defying action. MJF keeps it more grounded. I thought they all worked well together. Sammy Guevara, shout out to him, announcing that Ty Conti is pregnant. So, huge shout out to them. He didn't get it done tonight, but his wife is pregnant, which big shout out to him and to her, of course, also an AEW wrestler. So my other question for you is, what's next for MJF? Who is the next challenger for him? I think we're going to see the Elite in the Blackpool Combat Club stretch on for a bit. Is it going to be CM Punk? Could it be Wardlow? I don't think so, because Wardlow's still the champion. I'm trying to think who else would challenge MJF, CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, we already saw, Jon Moxley, we don't want to go back to the well on that, Adam Page, yeah, maybe, but again, with the Blackpool Combat Club and Elite, a lot of guys tied up in that. Brian Cage, maybe, Lance Archer, maybe, I seriously don't know. Please let me know your thoughts, because I really don't know who would be able to challenge MJF. It's certainly not going to be the other three guys that were involved in that match. Logically, CM Punk would make a lot of sense. You could have CM Punk and MJF be the spotlight on Collision, and then have the Elite versus the Blackpool Combat Club doing their thing, being the spotlight on Dynamite. I don't think that's the worst idea. Let me know your thoughts on that, guys. And also, if CM Punk can't be on Dynamite, you could easily have MJF carry that program on Dynamite, and then Punk carries it on Collision, and they meet up, and I don't know, man. Let me know your thoughts on, again, the match and what's next for MJF, guys. Thank you.